That's individual. So does everybody understand the difference? All right. So
Yes.
for this week's assignment, um, what's the first thing we want to do to complete the assignment? Because we got to write a paragraph short, just a few sentences. But what's the first thing we need to do?
You have to create a Google class, a Google document.
We do need to do that, but that's not the first thing.
Read the articles.
There you go. So there we go. We got one article to
Okay.
read. And the article is a little difficult, but I did that on purpose. I wanted to see who wanted to engage. Some people, when they look at a longer article with a lot of new words, they say, so much English. No, I can't do this. And some people say, oh, hey, what's that? Okay, maybe I'll learn a few new words. So I wanted to let everybody play with it a little bit, play with the article. And also there was a report, a video, 2 videos. I made one, and then there's the official news report. So you'd want to look at the article, see how much you can understand. When you start reading, it's like, you know what? There's a lot of new words, but I think maybe I understand 60%. I think I have an idea of what I want to write. And then you look at the video and you say, oh, I know exactly what I want to write. So let's practice right now. I'm going to show you 2 of these resources. Here we go. I see something in the chat. Oh, hi, Franklin. Thanks for letting me know. And welcome everybody who's joining us now. I'm going to show you how to start interacting with both the video and the article. Here we go. So I'm going back into my share. Now let's say I'm looking at this assignment. Now I know what I have to do. I say, okay, I've got to write a short paragraph, but first I have to learn about this. Okay, there's my teacher gave me instructions. You can watch that. That's only a 1-minute video, simple. There's the article, and there is the video. So let's first say, I'm going to go into the news report. I'm going to make sure I have okay, there we go. Okay, and I can do, everyone see the CC button right there? Closed captions. So that means you can look at the words while you watch it. So I'll play a little bit of this. Okay, forget the commercial. Okay, the commercial will end. La, 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 commercial's over. Okay, here it is. So does everybody see that there's words going across the screen?
Yes, and the subtitles.
That's the closed captions. So when you see any kind of a video in English, take a look and see if you can get the closed captions, the subtitles.
Yeah.
You can sometimes adjust the speed, thinking, I'll show you how to adjust the speed. If he's talking too fast, you can slow it down. So there it is. If he's talking too fast for you, let's have 0.75. Aha. Is that easier for everybody when he talks slower? He says postponed for a year. What is postponed? Who could tell me?
Put a pause and get it for another time of period.
Yes, it was delayed. The Olympics was scheduled for last year, but it was the worst of the pandemic. So it was canceled last year. And then he said, now the Olympics are happening in Tokyo, but how many people are watching the games in the stadium?
No people.
Nobody, right? So the way that he says that is,
For a year, and now facing the challenge of spectatorless stadiums.
No spectator.
right, spectator-less. So it's a funny play on words. A spectator is like a fan, somebody watching. And I'll move it back to regular speed just so I can walk you through how to look at this. And then the reporter talks about how they're conducting the games. Another reporter comes in. Here's the opening ceremony. You have the team from Morocco, and we have the reporters talking again, and then they talk about.
Teacher,
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I have trouble to hear.
Oh, I'm not playing it. I'm actually finding a spot in the video.
Okay.
That was me describing it. So I was looking for the part to show you. Here we go. So here we go.
Doing it for television because they're waving at empty stands. And so that was kind of weird to see that and a little bit sad as well.
So she's saying they were doing it for television and waving at the stands. So all the athletes are just waving at cameras. There's no people in the audience. And this is what's happening now in Tokyo. But how do the people of Tokyo feel about the Olympics while it's happening? Are people happy for the Olympics to be there?
Angry.
Right. That's where you get more information in the article. And let's just look at the title. Who can explain this title of the article? Tokyo's Olympics have become the
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. And this picture says a lot. Even if you don't read the whole article, the picture says a whole lot. So people are outside. What's going on here? Just stop it. And written in both Japanese and English.
Olympic kill the poor.
Oh, Olympics. Wow.
Olympics
What does that
kill-
mean? Olympics kill the poor. And then below the picture, who can read this?
Polls show that a majority of people in Japan will prefer that the games be postponed again or abandoned altogether.
Right. So then you can get, it goes into a lot of the history of Japan and so forth, but you don't have to go into all those details. But people are angry. There's no fans in the stadium, but they've been waiting a long time. One of the reasons people are angry is there's not a lot of vaccines in Japan. So only about 20-25% of people in Tokyo have been vaccinated. And a lot of athletes are testing positive and they're coming from all over the world. So that being said, it's time for all of you to make your argument. Who can make an argument? What's the question? What's the question I'm asking everybody?
Can you repeat that?
Yes. What is the question I've asked everyone to answer for this assignment?
Should the Olympics in Tokyo have been canceled?
Beautiful, Guadalupe. Should the Olympics have been canceled? And it's up to you to make your own argument. So I've already read some students writing. Some students are saying, yes, it should have been canceled. Other students are saying, no, they could keep it, but do this, this, and this. So that's what I want everyone to do. Make your own argument. Should that Olympics have been canceled? And to practice, I'm going to put everyone in some breakout rooms. So enough of me talking. It's time for everybody else to talk to each other. Make your own argument. And I'm going to put you into smaller groups. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So I'll put everyone into 2 breakout rooms. Here we go. You can join.